So I had this vision, or it was a dream. Let's call it a dream. So in this dream, I was in a setting which looked like a typical courtroom, but it had a different feel to it, not really the courtroom type we see in our modern society today. As I was exploring the scene in front of me, behold, I saw a great throne, bright and magnificent, shining forth an excellent light. At the right hand of the great throne, I saw a smaller throne in its likeness. I knew the one sitting on this throne was none other than the Son of God, Jesus Christ. He was the great judge, sitting on the judgment seat. As I was taking further investigation, my eye caught a man in the courtroom. He was facing the throne and had an impression of fear. I knew this fear was because of the presence of the one sitting on the throne. This man was the victim, the one who had to face the great judge. Next to him stood a wise old man, a man with confidence, a man with a calm demeanor. I knew that this man was the lawyer of the victim. Suddenly, there was a change of play. A character lurking in the dark side of court, sleek and sly. It didn't take long to know who he was. The accuser, opposer, none other than the adversary. It was at this moment the accuser was being called forward to state his case. He said,
"I've got more than enough evidence to take him to my domain. Bringing all the evidence."
All of a sudden, there came a truck reversing into the courtroom. It started dumping boxes and boxes of trash. Garbage was spilling everywhere, landing on everything. As it falls on the court's ground, everything turned dark. Great shame came over the victim. He could not see the throne anymore, since there was a huge pile of trash between him and the throne. The accuser walked around with confidence in his smile. He couldn't have been more proud of himself. I behold the wise man standing next to the victim. He couldn't look more relaxed and assured. He tapped the victim on his back and gave him a reassuring smile. The accuser then turned to the great throne and said,
"I rest my case."
After which he went back to his dark side of the court. As he was going on his way, he kicked a tiny red little box that caught his attention. The entire court was now focused on this little amusement. Curiosity made the accuser pick up the box.
"Come on, open it,"
said the filthy creatures in the audience. These creatures persuaded him so that he opened the box, just to find out that it was empty. But as he turned it upside down, a little red drop of blood made its way down towards the floor. As tiny as this drop may seem, everyone can see it heading for the garbage that covers the courtroom. As soon as the accuser realizes what this drop is, he tries to catch it, to prevent it from touching any of the evidence. It then spills between his fingers, causing it to be more than one drop. It splashes and finally hits the evidence. It lands on the ground, on the tables, on all the dark boxes of trash. Now not only a drop of blood, but a river washing through the court, washing away all the evidence. All that was held against the victim was now washed away.
Your faith has saved you.